There's never been two diseases in the world. The one disease is inflammation, and it is acquired by the things that you eat. What you eat will determine how you live, how you behave, how you even relate to you.
I am not a medical professional. The information provided in this video is for information purposes. Please consult with your healthcare provider for medical advice. According to Dr. Sebi, detoxification is at the heart of ridding the body of the herpes virus. There is no other way that will bring the necessary results. The 3 things that Dr. Sebi says that you must do to rid the body of the herpes virus is 1. Stop putting acid foods in the body. In fact, stop eating. 2. Cleansing the body of toxins and acids, which also increases oxygen to the cells using alkaline herbs. And 3. Feeding the body nutrients to repair, rebuild, and strengthen at a cellular level. There are certain steps in the healing process that cannot be avoided if you want results. These things will always remain the same in regards to healing from any disease. The necessary basics are you must follow an alkaline plant-based diet from Dr. Sebi's nutrition guide. You must eat mostly raw fruits and veggies, especially if you're healing from a disease such as herpes. You want to avoid sugar and starches because this causes inflammation and it triggers outbreaks. And you want to drink a gallon of natural spring water per day. Fasting on water while taking your herbs is a great way to start with a detox. Tamarind juice is also great to consume as well as green juice and smoothies if you are having a hard time fasting. You want to be sure to consume herbs that will help to nourish and replenish the body while it strengthens the immune system. Dr. Sebi says that there are 2 parts of healing. One is cleanse the body. The body must be cleansed on an intracellular level through detoxification in order to purify each cell in the body. You need to focus on removing the mucus. And 2, revitalize the body. The body will then rebuild and rejuvenation will take place. You also want to consume lots of sea moss and iron. As I discussed in my previous video, healing starts in the gut. So you want to cleanse the colon and reintroduce foods that are alkaline that will help to heal the body. These are a few things that you always want to start with whenever you're healing from any disease. So it's going to be repetitive as far as when you begin healing. The process of starting is pretty much the same. Where it may vary is in regards to the herbs that you take that will target the specific disease that you are trying to heal from. And if you have any particular illnesses or medical conditions, you may want to tweak things in regards to your fast and things like that. But there will always be basics in regards to detoxification and things of that nature that will always remain the same, including eating from the nutrition guide. When dealing with herpes, you need to remember that the immune system is weak and it must be built back up so that the body can heal. The healing time does depend on the level of toxicity in the body. And again, you need to consume sea moss daily for the needed minerals. This will build the immune system so that the body can begin to heal. There are certain foods that you want to focus on even on the nutrition guide. So the best foods to consume from the nutrition guide, you want to definitely be eating as much raw as you can possibly eat. Eating raw produces the best results. So eat lots of fresh fruit and veggies. Avoid grains, nuts, and seeds. Again, this is even from the nutrition guide while you are healing. Intermittent fasting, from time to time is also very beneficial. If you're not eating foods from the nutrition guide, keep in mind that consuming inflammatory foods such as amino acids feed the herpes virus and will cause flare-ups. This includes gluten, refined sugars, processed foods, and animal products, including meat and dairy protein. You want to also eliminate unnatural scented deodorants, perfumes, shampoos, and other personal items that are not natural and non-vegan to avoid putting extra heavy metals into the body. At the same time, you want to stimulate the lymph system through walking, exercise, dry brushing. You can also do rebounding, which is basically jumping on a trampoline as well. According to Dr. Sebi, in order to rid the body of disease, you must cleanse the skin, the liver, the gallbladder, the lymph glands, the kidneys, and the colon. This remains the same with any disease, so this will be another thing that will be repetitive because there are certain steps that you must follow regardless of what the disease or condition is. I'm going to go over a few herbs, foods, and or oils that help to cleanse each of these organs, as well as other herbs that target herpes in the body. I'm going to start with the cleansing herbs, which would be the first group of herbs that you want to take. The first is sarsaparilla. It targets herpes and it feeds the body iron while nourishing and purifying the blood. It is also the best source of iron and necessary for healing. I highly recommend that you get Jamaican sarsaparilla. Next is burdock root. It will cleanse the liver and the lymphatic system. Dandelion cleanses the liver, it cleanses the kidneys and the gallbladder. Elderberry will help to remove mucus from the upper respiratory system. Mullein will cleanse the lungs and it activates the lymph circulation in the chest and in the neck. Chaparral will cleanse the lymphatic system and it clears heavy metal from the blood, and it will also cleanse the gallbladder. Eucalyptus can be used to help cleanse through the skin through steaming, but you can also do things that produce perspiration, including being in a sauna or if you're out in the sun, exercising, things of that nature. Guaco, it cleanses the blood. It also heals wounds. It will increase urination, which will help to cleanse the body while you're detoxing as well. It will promote perspiration. You want to make sure that you're drinking lots of water when you're taking this. It does improve the digestion and it promotes a healthy respiratory system. The leaves are used to treat certain venereal diseases. They also help to relieve pain, reduce inflammation. It will expel phlegm and it will kill bacteria. But keep in mind that it will also thin the blood, which is beneficial for those of you who may have hypertension as well. Cilantro. I know that some people have lists that do not have cilantro. I have cilantro listed. It was listed when Dr. Sebi was still alive, and I currently still use that list. However, Dr. Sebi did mention culantro as a actual alkaline version. Cilantro is what I consider a least detrimental food that we are able to eat because it's not so abundantly available in the United States. So it is still one that some people still use. I myself still use it as well. It is great for removing heavy metal from the cells. The herpes virus actually hides behind the cell walls. So you want to remove the heavy metals from the cells so that your body can actually locate the herpes virus and start to go ahead and heal. So this is one that I know some people may or may not use it, but if you can get access to the culantro, You can use that. It's culantro. If not, then cilantro is beneficial for removing heavy metals from the cells. Now I'll go over revitalizing herbs. These are herbs and/or oils, foods, things of that nature that are going to specifically target the herpes virus. I also recommend that you take the revitalizing herbs after your detox. So when you're detoxing, you want to take your cleansing herbs and things like that so that it can clean your body out. Then you want to reintroduce the revitalizing herbs. This is when you're eating your alkaline foods and things like that. You want to go ahead and take the revitalizing herbs. However, if your body can handle a prolonged fast, you can take the revitalizing herbs after you've done your cleanse, and then take that while you're still fasting, and it should give you faster results. But you do want to make sure that you're taking your sea moss during that time as well, so that you can rebuild up some of the things that you have flushed out during your cleanse that are beneficial to your body. So the first herb is Peo Pereira. It effectively suppresses the herpes virus. It also inhibits replication of the herpes simplex virus genome. So this is a great herb that has multiple benefits. It also is great at killing cancer cells, even brain cancer. So this is an awesome herb that I recommend that you keep on hand if possible. The next is Pau de Arco. Its chemical constituents have demonstrated in vitro antiviral properties against herpes 1 and 2, influenza, poliovirus, and vascular stomatitis virus, as well as many other viruses. So this is a great herb that really targets herpes virus 1 and 2. Next is oregano essential oil. It is antiviral, best at 90% concentrate. Anything less than 90% is not really going to give you the benefit that you need to heal from the herpes virus. You want to apply it to your lower spine, which is where the HSV2 herpes virus is dormant. It can also be applied under the tongue as well as to the genital area. You want to use it 2 to 3 times per day. I recommend you put 10 drops into 2 ounces of extra virgin olive oil, or you can also use coconut oil, because you want to dilute this or it will burn your skin. You can also use ginger essential oil. It's very similar with the effects as oregano oil. It has the potential to kill the herpes virus on contact. It must be diluted as well with a carrier oil. You can pretty much use the same ratios as I stated for the oregano oil. If you are having an outbreak, a herpes outbreak, a sea salt bath will help to absorb electrolytes through the skin and provide relief during the outbreak. So you want to soak in a tub that you filled with warm water and put maybe a good 1/4 cup or so to a 1/2 cup of sea salt into the water, and make sure that it's completely dissolved. Some herpes viruses can be triggered by stress, so I'm going to go over some adaptogens. They help to relieve stress during the healing process and decrease potential breakouts, which can be activated by stress. The first is holy basil. This adaptogen helps with adrenal fatigue, and of course that will trigger herpes outbreaks. And then the next is blue vervain. It's another adaptogen that supports the adrenal gland and helps to relieve stress. As Dr. Sebi stated, disease can only exist in an environment that is acid. Only consistent use of natural botanical remedies will effectively cleanse and detoxify a diseased body, reversing it to its intended alkaline state. For testimonies from members of my Facebook group who have been healed from herpes and various other illnesses. The link will be in the description box below. You can also download a copy of Dr. Sebi's nutrition guide and purchase some of the herbs mentioned in this video on my website, www.alkalinemilladeas.com. I am receiving requests daily from some subscribers who would like for me to make more videos like this. So I will be producing more videos as well as more recipes. I appreciate it if you like this video, subscribe, and comment if you have any questions or concerns.